Okay, welcome back, friends. This is season 1 of VTubers and Villains, otherwise known as your local internet weebs and dweebs playing a fun homebrew game of D&D. Woo!
Every time.
We are Make One Campaign, and this is...
Hi, I'm Yeun Sho.
Hello, I'm Silvestra. Hey there, I'm Goda.
And I'm Jade, your DM for the next hour. We're excited to have you, so like and subscribe for future shenanigans, and let's get back to the adventure. Roll the recap. While the rest of the team explores the Novaeborne facility for clues and more ideas of how to sneak into the vault, Yeun Sho meets Morrigan Novaeborne for their planned morning meeting. Novaeborne appears to have been acquainted with Yeun Sho's brother and asks some very pointed questions about Yeun Han, as if she knows something. She tells Yeun Sho that her brother had prearranged an upgrade to the weapon that he now wields, but due to some unplanned pause in the mines outside of town, she was only enough for a partial upgrade. Yeun Sho still chooses to leave the physical weapon with Novaeborne while attempting to plant the first seeds of expanding his family's business and to work with the Morrigan's refinery. As the group decides that the church is the next good place to check in on, they manage to help Cinder out of a potentially bad situation along the way. Now, let's continue with our journey.
Let's go! Yay!
Okay. Alright. So, everyone, you continue on your way towards the church, and you get there, eventually, without any other incidents. The familiar kind of monolithic, expanse of it just rising up, made out of that kind of like twisted dark steel. It's a very familiar scene. You see the cloaked and masked smiths and crafters running about. Also the tour group, not the tour group, but like tourists and locals are kind of flitting in and out of the big circular atrium area, stacked with all the bookshelves and these pedestals. When you enter in, you see the same kind of mural on the domed ceiling that you saw before, and a couple familiar faces that you saw at the vigil. One in particular being Tibby's aunt. She seems to be there, like, at a station with lighting some candles.
Do you think if we talk to Leyland Hesty, he would know anything about what's going on? Because he was the one that gave us the tidbit that the vault was weird, right?
Do you think he'd give us access to it? Do we have access to it?
I think it's closed off.
Yes.
I'm trying to remember. Did he say it wouldn't be good because it's not safe, or that he can bring us in? Either way,
I mean, for sure he's busy.
yeah.
Mhm.
Let-
We did run into the head priest,
Oh, the High Architect.
the high architect, back at the party last night, way back when.
It's so long ago. We can talk to him to at least tell him how that went. Sounded like.
Oh, to Hesty.
Yeah, because he asked us to go in his stead, right?
Mm-hmm. Let's. Yeah. Is he? Does he have an office? How does this work?
I think he had an office.
You guys have been to his office?
We have been. To
Yeah,
his
it's
office.
like a little
Yes.
alcove, like a cloister,
schematics.
cloistered area.
Well, let's head over there. Let's
Let's-
just give
let's
him a
see
heads
if
up,
he's
and maybe
in.
he'll give us a little reminders as well.
Yeah, we could pop in. And see
Uh,
how things are going.
Roll me 80-100.
Would you like to go?
I will.
Do
I
it.
would like to go.
Summon him.
Okay.
Low.
I'm gonna go so high.
Low.
90.
Whoa.
Whoa!
I called it.
Okay, so you go to his office. You see the door kind of closed, but it's like there's like a small gap in it, and you hear voices on
As
the
if
inside
it's
of the office.
inviting us to listen.
You can if you want to.
I would like to hear. I mean, I will. I would like to.
Your ears are the best. But also, I would like to hear. as
Yeah,
well, 'cause
can we
I'm
both?
nosy as
We
fuck.
both gonna kind of lean in. I go to 15.
15?
Got a 15? Well, I got a 19 because I'm nosy.
It's because you're on top. Like she was listening, and you pushed her down.
Yes. Move out of the way.
Okay, yeah, so you listen in on their conversation. You recognize Leyland's voice immediately as he's like talking. And then you hear a very like youthful voice of like, oh my, please, like, Uncle, just let us go this one time. We'll promise that we're gonna finish our studies. And then like almost an identical voice, you know, like, yeah, we just want to go this once. Like the festival doesn't come around, it only comes around like once a year, and you know, we don't get to do this. After we make it to crafters, we're not gonna be able to do this anymore. And then you hear like Leyland's voice being like, look, you guys wanted to become crafters of the church, so your studies come first. They're like, Uncle, please.
Strict uncle.
You knock?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So,
Sorry if that wasn't. There's
Big knock.
Yeah.
big
knock.
knocking sounds. Yes. Okay. So you knock on the door, and immediately, conversation just kind of stops, and you hear Leyland say, "Richard, can you open the door, please?" The door opens. You see a fairly tall halfling with brown skin and brown eyes kind of looking up at you. And then right behind him is another fairly tall halfling with brown skin and brown eyes looking up at you.
Are they identical?
They're identical. And then behind his desk you see Leyland.
Greetings. Is Leyland in?
Yes. Gabe, Richard, please leave.
Richard?
You have some. Yes. Sorry. These are my nephews, Gabriel and Richard Enfield.
Yeun Sho, pleasure.
Hi. They are crafters in training.
We do have some business that might be.
Sure. I have about 10 minutes.
Right.
Please.
Pleasure to meet you.
No
Richard,
parties. No parties tonight. And they're like, fine. They look about like 15, 16.
Baby. Little teenagers.
Yeah. And then Gabe just kind of like drags him away.
We're here to check in. We went to the.
Yeah, can you shut the door, please?
Oh yeah.
Oh,
I
yes.
guess we close it.
Thank you.
We're coming closer. We'll talk quieter.
Jade the door.
We went to the party last night for you.
Oh yeah, thank you. Was there any situation, anything that I was needed for? How was it?
So Sylvester's gonna say. So we also checked in to see if the High Architect felt like anything was off with the vault, and he definitely did not say anything was wrong or seemed to be concerned with it.
When you say that, something in his face kind of changes, and he's like, the High Architect was there?
Yes.
Jaquel?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
At the
High
party.
Architect was there.
He was invited, but I didn't think he would actually go. He said something about the vault?
We asked if he heard about how, well, Yeun Sho, you talked to him. Did you want to? Well, basically, well, what happened was,
you seem to be doing well.
yeah, sure. Oh, yeah, Yeun Sho went up, and he, put on a facade of sorts of, oh, we want to give this thing to the vault, but we heard, and we didn't name anyone, but we heard that maybe things were weird, and it wasn't a good time to do it, and if the vault wasn't feeling great, and he assured us that it was completely fine, did not seem surprised by the news, and it was kind of suspicious, so we just wanted to bring that forward. But yes, we met the High Architect. He gave a speech, and don't mind me, I am just double checking my notes if I had anything specific, but I do think it was to continue blessing things in normal. Was it something to do with the war kind of thing?
He was trying to protect people from the gloom.
From the gloom.
He seemed pretty into the idea of war.
Yes, that seems to be his stance recently.
Oh, here we go.
Oh, it's not typically a stance?
No.
When did that change?
A couple months ago. Which is why I had a bad feeling, and he's been petitioning to. I guess you're a tourist, so you don't really know, but usually the vault, we open up the Iridium Vault so people can pray and leave all their pieces of their lost items inside, and for Machina to repair or restore. We usually open it up every festival of repair. But this year, I didn't feel safe opening it. And he kind of like fidgets with some of the things on his desk. And he's just like, and the High Architect insists that we do it, which I understand, it's tradition and all that, but I don't trust him anymore.
Why don't you trust him?
His stance on the war, for one. We're here to repair, not destroy.
What happened a few months ago?
Nothing. Nope. Well, except the earthquake in the refinery.
Do you know anything about Jocelyn Uvius? Uvius Jocelyn. UJ. Do you know anything about UJ?
That he's the owner of the Iron Square.
Do you know
he's been buying up a lot of industries lately?
Do you know he's trying to buy up the Novaeborne refineries as well?
Well, I mean, I don't stay. I'm not very business minded. But Nika did say some things. She was kind of worried about the namesake of the refinery falling into well, she said ruin, but I mean, I don't know if she was just being dramatic. I would hope not. She's always level-headed.
When this earthquake happened a couple months ago, did it cause any of the mines to be shut down, or did anything new open up? Do you remember? In the area?
You know, I think it did. One of the main, I want to say it was some kind of gem. One of the, not metal veins, but like gemstones. I think those, we stopped seeing those in the market. Either that or...
What happened to be Bloodstone?
Yeah. That does sound familiar. Yes,
Hmm.
I think so.
Is
They've always been rare, so for one of the veins to collapse, I'm sure it's nothing good for the market. And also, they seem to be very popular lately.
that gemstone vein? Is it close by to Litzerman? Like, could we travel to see it?
Well, I mean, all of the mines are in the Azurite Cathedral, so about a it's nothing within the town, but maybe a day or two would be the closest mining stop. I don't know exactly where it is. I don't go that far.
Would we want any access towards the vault itself, or should we just head over towards? Oh, we do.
Maybe.
Well, I'm just curious because you said that the vault seems weird, right? Mocking it seems weird.
She's been weird, yes. So I haven't been comfortable opening it.
When you say open it, do you mean
To the
like?
public or just in general?
Yeah, like do you still go in?
No.
Okay, so in general, you don't want to open it.
Do you?
Okay.
When does the High Architect want it to be opened?
Now, probably. He doesn't laugh. I'm laughing, but he's straight faced.
Oh,
I'm just laughing. I'm nervous laughing.
What happens usually in the vault? The people come in, they leave offerings, and is the ship, the Al-Jazari.
They leave, well, usually the practice is during the Festival of Repair, you bring any type of machination, clockwork items, whatever that is broken, or anything in your life that is broken and you wish to repair a piece of it, and you leave it in the vault with Machina, and it is her will to fix it or not, to restore it or not.
Why? So when you say it's strange, have things been turning sour? Have things become worse? Blessings?
so what evidence
It's
of
been-
strange?
It's been worse. She's been unresponsive.
Unresponsive.
Not always. More moody than usual. And he kind of looks around at you guys and he's like, sorry, please remind me who? Why are you all here?
We're friends with Antian, remember? And you said you'd look at the thingamajiggy for us.
Mm-hmm.
If we went and looked for the vault stuff for you.
And that's the only reason you're here, is to look at the item.
Well, you also brought some map or something,
Ah,
right?
yes.
Well, yes, I remember
But
that.
that's it for now.
It was quite important to us, and so this task is.
It is yes. It's an important singular task for us.
I will tell you now, if the item that Antian gave you is as he describes, I don't trust Machina with it now. She's not right. And I don't know what's wrong with her. I'm trying to find out what's wrong with her. But she is not working as she's supposed to. She's malfunctioning, as you might call it.
Would we be able to step into the vault just to see if we can gather any information in our investigation? Or
I feel like open your
roll
head.
me a persuasion check.
Or could we see the vault? Even if we don't
this is
open
the time I roll low. 9.
9. He looks at you guys and he's like, as much as I trust in your intentions, and thank you very much for helping me do the work that I cannot, I don't think I am afraid of opening up the vault. And it's not just I don't have the power. It has to be voted between me and the other 12 smiths.
Is it unanimous vote?
Has to be a unanimous vote, yes.
Oh.
I have been the only one blocking the vote. And the High Architect knows this. He's very unhappy with me.
See,
I think he's ruining my wedding.
Does there have to be 12 architects?
13?
Or
There's 13 smiths.
does there have to be 13 smiths?
Yes.
So, like, if you died, then they wouldn't be able to proceed until there was another one?
Correct.
Okay.
we
And
don't
he
think
kind of
don't-
like leans
we
back.
don't look
He
at
kind of
danger.
leans back.
No, listen, I'm just concerned if there was going to be an assassination attempt.
Fair concern, thank you.
I was glancing at you for that. It was more just like, I think our next steps probably would be to head out of the city.
I've also had this assumption. So, hence why, unfortunately, I haven't been home to Nika.
That's fair.
I just don't want her to worry.
Could I just take like a quick like look at you arcane wise to I don't think anything's on you, but maybe, you know, this can help you rest easy if that is an assumption you have.
What are you looking for?
Could I cast a spell on you? A spell called Identify, if you give me permission.
Sure.
Cool.
Is
I
there any
would
sort of
like to.
enchantments?
Yeah.
Actually, give me a
Some-
persuasion roll.
Yeah. Alright. Oh, we try our best. Oh, 13.
She is from the illustrious school of...
Oh, I tend to go to high institute.
Well, I don't know what you'll be looking for.
If someone does intend to harm you, if it was something with arcane, I've heard stories you can, you know, like mark people, or it might be something you can't see. I don't think there's anything on you. I don't know. Can I look at him? Does he look like there's any weird runes on him? Just looking at him.
Give me a perception check. He does say he's like, I've actually been, I think I've been very careful. So while I appreciate your offer, I will say no to that.
Okay, that's a 21.
Okay, you're looking for like runes on him.
Yeah, I guess like I don't have hex, but you know, like she's looking to see if there's some sort of
Hex bag.
malicious
Hex
rune
bag?
marking on him. You know, not like
Has he been cursed?
Yeah. I just it would have just told me if there was any spells affecting you.
Okay.
So, but I won't cast it on you if you don't want me to. So she's just looking
with
we'll
her
look over
with her eyes now.
with her eyes.
Okay.
Because she doesn't want to make Leyland uncomfortable.
Then with her eyes, you don't see anything. He's
Okay.
just dressed in the regular robes.
All right.
They're immaculate.
Well, then, until we have more information, why don't we just keep you updated, and we should probably...
Is there some way we can keep in contact with you over a good distance?
Perhaps a sending stone?
Sure.
We
Sure.
hold out our hand for crumbs. Something to keep.
Yes. I don't have a sending stone available, but maybe I can procure some communication devices for you from the church.
Alright. How soon? We would like to head out as soon as possible.
Give me the day.
Right? We can head out tomorrow, and then that gives us time to maybe get a
Attend
carriage. Because I don't want to walk for a
Evious'
full.
party, too.
That's right. We can't leave tonight anyway. All right. Well, great.
Alright, well. I think that's everything I need.
Great. Was it Sylvie? Can you stay behind?
Sure. Yeah.
Dakota will fly out.
She'll get
Yep.
closer to the
I
desk.
will walk out as well, and I'll
You're like, but with one ear.
yeah, close the door behind me, but also
Okay. Sylvia, this map that you gave me.
Yes. Were you able to figure out what it was?
damn it.
Wait, did you call him or did you tell him that you were Sylvestra or sorry?
She might have said Sylvestra.
Okay. He'll refer to you with Sylvestra.
Okay.
This map that you gave me. It is something that I've never seen before. It looks like... It almost looks like a blueprint of sorts for a device. But it could also be, as you say, a map.
Right. Does it look, blueprints? Do you know of what? Or,
Origin-wise?
yeah, origin or...
I don't have a lot of experience with them, but origin-wise, it looks fake.
Oh.
It almost looks like that it's far more advanced than anything that I've ever seen, which is amazing. I wish I could study it some more and know what it's for, but it is. I hate to throw this word around, but it almost looks futuristic.
I see.
And
Yeah.
if the vault was open, this would be one of those things that I would leave with Machina, but I don't feel safe
Best
doing
not
that.
to. Yeah. Oh, I appreciate you taking a look.
Do you know who made it?
I don't.
Who drew it?
No. It was, well, I think she. Would she know? She got it from her house, correct? Or where? Where she? Yeah, she's gonna say no, I'm not sure. But it looked strange, and I think it's something I need to find somebody I'm looking for.
Well, whoever it was potentially a very accomplished wizard or alchemist of some kind.
Right. But I appreciate you taking a look. I'll hold on to it for now, and when we get the vault working, maybe I can leave it with Makima. And for your help in the future, if I figure out which it is, perhaps I can enlighten you.
Please do. I'm curious to see where it came from, because it's certainly nothing from our time.
So curious as that happens. Great. I appreciate it. She's gonna take her.
But yes. Also, you might want to focus on it a little bit.
Oh, all right. That's a good.
But please take it with you.
Could do that tonight. She'll put it back in her bag.
Okay.
And she'll come out.
Go.
Hello.
Oh,
Yeun Sho.
yes. Everything work out well? Good conversations?
Yes. Yes, I got some insights on something. Go, I have a question. Can you come here for a second? Have you? She's gonna like lean in so she's not like attracting, attention of other.
Jade like pulls Yeun Sho
crap.
back. Like, why are you always so nosy?
Hand me.
I mean,
You're just trying to
Yeun
have a
Sho,
conversation.
Actually, perhaps Yeun Sho and Jade. Actually,
See,
Jade,
we're
can
all
you also
included.
come here? And as part of the group, can we all huddle for a moment?
Yes, group huddle. That's.
She's gonna
No
see how it
secrets
feels,
in the
Yeun
kingdom.
Sho,
Pushes-
when
pushes
this
in.
bunny man just
She's
like
gonna
stops you.
show her diagram map scroll, and she's just gonna say, I'm trying to figure out what this is. And Leyland says it could be Faye. I wonder if you guys seen it before. Go to her, Jade or Yeun Sho.
And it's a map.
Something
Or a
else.
diagram.
Me?
Like schematics.
I haven't seen it.
What does it look like?
What does it look like?
Yeah, just what does it look like?
It looks like a blueprint of something with a circular shape. But it is like the whole, like, there's dotted lines, there's solid lines, there's lines with little slashes down them, there's thick lines and short lines, and they're
Have
like
you
layered
seen
on top of
something
each other.
Are there
like
any
this before?
It does look
words?
like the reason there are no. Actually, give me a perception check. But yeah, there's like things layered on top of each other. There's like grid patterns. It does look like it could be a map of some sort because there is like pathing. But it also is like blueprinty.
Could I do that as an investigation?
Sure.
17.
17. You. Just gonna check. You do see scribbles on it, and it looks arcane in nature. But they're like in these really like loopy, elegant cursive.
Do you know what these say? I'll point
No.
out the words themselves.
Oh, I didn't see this before. Can I do...
It's like almost like faded too.
Could I try to decipher what this is?
Sure.
Is this a investigation?
Yeah.
Alright. That's going to be a 19.
19. You both kind of take a look at it, and to you who are spellcasters, it is old and withered and faded and almost looks like it's written in like a white ink, like a pale ink. And so pieces of it are missing, but it almost looks like spells.
Oh. Almost looks like spells? Maybe? It's hard to say.
And this is a map. Why would a map have spells?
I don't know. I'm going to focus on it later, but it's, well, I think it's quite important to me. I just need to figure out how to use it.
Where did you acquire this?
Did
My
you want
house?
it to do
Oh,
Just- Like, stole it or?
No, I found it in my house.
Called to you? You just picked it up and you were just like, I like this.
It's complicated.
Now that this faint handwriting has come up, you recognize it just from records as your mother's handwriting.
Oh. I think as soon as she was looking at it, her eyes kind of go wide, and she's just like, "Oh, I see." Right, the writing, of course. How could I miss it? It was right there.
It is in white ink and it's pretty faded, so I can see how anyone would miss it.
I think she's going to fondly, like, kind of touch the writing. And she's like, "Right, it was always there." And she's gonna fold it back up, put it away.
Ooh.
All right.
Okay.
Glad to be of service. So we're headed off then?
Yes.
Right.
Where would you like to go next? What would you like to do? What's the plan?
Well, what time is it?
Right now it's started pretty early in the morning.
Had a midday beer.
Yeah, you guys had a midday beer. I'll say it's like late afternoon.
Okay. And the party's at like 6,
Like
7.
sunset. Yeah.
We could secure maybe a carriage or something to get us to the mines tomorrow if you want us to check out the mines.
Yes, I would like to get out of the city a little bit.
Well, we can go. You guys find the carriage rental area. A big, hefty dwarven woman comes coming out. She has like crumbs on her beard or and such, and she's just like, "Oh, can I help you?"
We would like to charter a trip outside of the city towards the mines.
Yeah.
Which directions are the mines?
North.
Damn it. What's more important right now? The ship, the mines.
Well, we've been trying to get to the ship for quite some time now.
The ship first. We would like to charter a trip towards to the east. Well, we are doing a service for the Iridium Church, you see, and it is it will be funded by a certain Leyland Hesty, one of the 13. So you can definitely foot the bill to him.
Give me a deception.
It's a 19 by the way.
Wow.
Whoa.
The dwarven woman's like, okay, yes, the church, of course. We've been going out there fairly recently, of course. Very well. I will send it his way.
Yes. Pick us up over at the. Does anyone Soldersmith. Yes. Soldersmith.
What time?
Early morning.
Early morning tomorrow. Got it.
Yeah. Early morning.
Early morning.
Do you need a driver?
Is that extra?
Of course.
No, we don't. Jade can drive.
What?
Yes.
Yeah, he's a farmer. He knows animals. This poor
Jade just looks at her and is like, I'm the butler.
It's manservant.
Manservant.
Guys, stop it.
It's rude. It's bun servant.
Thank you for your service. We shall see
That's
you in the
rude.
morning.
Alright. And we will take a break.
Hey, enjoying the game so far? Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. You can find us all on Twitter and Instagram, all linked below. Now, back to the adventure.
Alright. So, unless there was something else, you guys arrive at Uvius's party.
Excellent.
Okay. So, Uvius's home is very close. It's all on the way to the mayor's house. However, it is like one tier. If you're thinking this hill is a tiered system, it's one tier lower. And not only is there a silver fountain, there is a whole steaming fountain that is just filled with a pool of red liquid. It's with like little lemon and orange slices, and people are dipping their cups into it and pulling it out and drinking from it.
Is Cinda here? Can I keep an ear out for Big Loud Dragon Man?
Alright, give me a perception check.
Bro.
No, I can't. It's 8. You don't hear a loud dragonborn
Of the cinder variety.
of the cinder variety.
I see.
That's
Fine.
However, you hear a very sultry voice of the Jinn variety.
Is it?
And you see him kind of, like, off in the distance, just talking with, like, two other noblemen. And he's just like, oh, yes, I was also very interested in the artwork today. And perhaps that we can all go together to do a viewing.
I love it.
I'm an
The other Yuanti.
I'm an elven noble today.
Yeah.
She says hello, bonsoir.
Yes, I'll give him a greeting later.
Oh, there she is. There she is.
Hyacinth.
You couldn't find him, but he sure found you.
It's like a magnet. It's
Cheers.
incredible.
And he cheers you with the mulled
We
wine.
cheer.
With the calder. Yeah, you guys made it.
Of
Good
course.
for you. I was half expecting you not to come.
Oh, and miss this.
I promise to be here.
Yeah, I know.
Did you see all the food? It's going to be quite fun. And you guys, we're going to walk around and look around, right?
Oh, are you shooting us off? Let's go. Let's
Oh,
go.
oh, right. Okay, bye-bye.
Have fun.
Yeah, don't do anything I wouldn't do.
Mm.
Or bye.
Jade, you're coming too.
Oh,
We go teeing all.
yeah. Sylvie, how are you enjoying that?
It's good. The festival's been
Having fun?
yeah, it's been great. It's
It's true. We haven't like gotten to talk. Just you and me.
yeah, it's been.
I like your friends.
Thanks. I picked them up recently. They're pretty fun.
Fun.
How so much has happened. I don't even know how to tell you what's been happening. My life has been a mess.
Well, come. Let's talk about it.
Right. Do you believe in like second chances? You know, kind of like you think something's gonna go one way and then you're just somewhere completely different in life. Do you ever like have like a near death experience? Right.
You almost died.
I think something weird's going on. But I also, don't want to trouble you so much. But there's something I have to look into. But
Alright. Something you can't tell me?
no, no, not that. I'm worried that I might be in trouble, and that if I tell you what's happening, you could be in trouble. But all I'm trying to say is where I met my friends doesn't exist anymore.
Well, first off, Sylvie, you and me, your trouble is my trouble.
No, this is.
It's always been like that.
Okay, but this is different.
Just
It's not-
over there.
Yeah. You're
Are you
looking.
Are you guys near?
There's like a table and you're just staring through the buffet.
Listen, she's just like, I don't want something bad to happen to you. So just trust me. But what if I wasn't supposed to be here, but now I'm here anyway? Like, what if I wasn't supposed to make it here to the festival, but I'm here anyway, and something's happening?
What are you supposed to do? Something else? And you decided not to do it? Because that's exactly what I did.
Kind of. She's going to lean her really close. She's like, I met them, the Al Jazari.
She told them. She had to be direct. He's quite dense.
She's like,
And he kind of looks at you and he's just like, well, you said you were going on it. But
I was on it.
Oh. Well, they said there was no survivors.
There aren't. Just like, so
What?
I'm just letting you know because I'm gonna take a couple of days trip. We're gonna go look at what's happening. But so if anyone asks you where I am, can you just cover for me?
Sure. How these people? You said these people were dangerous.
Yeah, I think people took down the ship. You don't.
People took down the ship.
I think people were the cause of the ship not coming.
They said there was a malfunction in the engine.
He looks exploding the engines. She's just like, listen,
People exploded it. He covers his mouth and looks around.
Yeah, she's like, listen, I just want to be honest with you, but I don't want to give you too much information because I just think something bad's happening.
Well, give me persuasion.
The persuasion roll of my life
Mm-hmm.
is 17.
Hey!
17. Okay. He looks at you
Like, I can't tell you more.
and he's like, "Alright, Sylvia, I trust you. Please." And then he takes both of your shoulders. Oh, please be safe.
That was to check if she's a G-host.
Are you... And you know that you can always come to me, right? Like,
I know.
I always got your back. It's always been us against the world.
Yep. She'll give him a hug.
He also pulls you into like this huge, big bear hug.
She's just like-
where he squeezes you.
She's like, I just want to party tonight, but I didn't want you to worry if you didn't see me tomorrow.
He pats your back, but he doesn't let go, and he's like, "Oh, we're gonna party tonight."
Alright. As she takes her cup and she does a big cheer.
Yeah, he cheers as well. He looks at you, and he's like, "So, what do you want? You're going off and risking your life, potentially, with all this crazy talk. What can I do for you?"
It's just like, I'm just, I just need you to be the normal thing in my life right now. So just keep doing what you normally do, you know?
Alright. Alright.
Okay.
Cheers!
Cheers! She'll take a big drink.
And he's just like, "Oh, let me introduce you to some of my friends."
Oh no, I don't want to meet you around.
What?
And then she'll go party.
Okay.
And try not to be big worried the whole time.
Okay. While she's talking with Cinder, was there anything that you guys wanted to do?
I'd like to have kept an eye out for Nika, because I was supposed to meet her here.
Okay.
And I would like to have kept an eye out for drones.
Okay.
Or whatever they're called.
Yeah.
Drones. Eyeballs.
Eyeballs in the sky. While switching all the forks.
You are
Give me a perception check.
7.
a comedian.
7.
Well, you know.
You keep an eye out, and Nika is not gonna be hard to find. She towers over most people, and is also one of the only centaurs on. You you don't see her.
Oh.
She's
I get stood up.
What was your roll for the drones?
Oh, yes. Natural 20.
Oh, drone eyes!
Drone.
Oh my
You're
god, I'm
only
sorry.
good at being nosy.
I am...
I keep
You see. You don't see a lot of monodrones. Monodrone activity. In the yard area where a lot of the festivities are happening. You do see, however, it's like this neo-Roman type of mansion going on in the background. You do see that there are drones fluttering about there. The single-eyed, and even ones with 2 eyes. So like
Victorious double-eyed.
the duo drones. And actually I'm gonna look for it. Yeah. So you do see them like closer. They kind of flutter in and out of the mansion itself. There is a second floor kind of balcony where most of the duo drones are. But that's where a lot of the guard presence.
Doesn't seem like there is there's much of a a security in the party area, but it does seem like there's a lot more towards the mansion itself.
That makes sense.
So are we still on for the plan to infiltrate the UJ's manor?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I need to know what's in there.
Well, I do have an idea for a possible distraction, at least for most of the people or the attendants of the party. And then I'm gonna go seek out Jin.
Okay. 4, so please give me a perception check to find him.
Oh, 8.
8.
That scoundrel.
You were like, I remember he was talking with these people, and then you went there and he's gone. He just doesn't seem to be in that vicinity.
Have you seen Jin?
I will look to see another snake man.
Okay. You've all seen him before.
I don't see him with another 7. I can't find people tonight.
Is that 7?
You're small.
I'm small.
Damn. Well, maybe we can work our way around, see if we can find any sneaking in points, and then break-in points, and then maybe we can grab Sylvie then.
All right.
All right.
I would like to meander around the room and just see if there are any areas that look like there are leading to the mansion that seem either unguarded or particularly well guarded. You know what I mean? Like, is there a garden path? Is there only the main front door path? Is there a servant's path? Things like that.
Yes. Please give me a perception.
I would like to aid.
Okay.
Because I'm also, or I guess I'll also look.
You guys can. Sure.
I'll look.
Use your
Roll yourself.
13.
16.
16.
Thank goodness.
Okay.
It's not people I can find, it's paths.
Yeah, as you are looking through, kind of just walking through the crowd, it thins around like the edges of the house, where before it opens up into like an even wider backyard. So a lot of the party is in the front yard, but there's like even more. There's like a whole ensemble and barred band back there and people dancing. But you do see like a lot of the servants that are holding, bringing in glasses, bringing out glasses. They're going through a very like discreet looking servant door in the side of the house that a lot of people are just kind of like ignoring. A lot of the party goers are just ignoring or be like giving it a lot of distance because there seems to be like, yes, there's a lot of traffic, but it's also like really kind of chaotic as the servants go in and out all the time and they're like brushing past each other.
Okay. Bingo bongo, I found it.
Through the servants' quarters.
No problem with that.
No, it's just how cloak and daggers,
I adore him.
Uh-oh.
No, why?
How close are you guys?
We're standing
We're
next to each
we're
They're
next to each
they're
other.
right
Standing
next
next
to
to each other?
I think, yeah, Sylvie's the only one that's far away.
So, as you guys go towards the servants' quarters, to you, it just sounds like someone it sounds like Uvius yelling at a servant. To you, it sounds like Uvius saying, No. I cannot believe that man was even close to here. Can you believe that he dared to show his face again and embarrass me?
Did you hear that?
So big gossip.
Which man?
A social pariah has come into the party.
It's not us, is it?
I don't think so. I don't think he's spotted us, but there seems to be someone that UJ has beef with. And he has come to the party.
Well,
My party. I can't believe that he said my. No, I'm just kidding.
It could be a perfect distraction for whatever it is.
right.
For us to sneak in.
Right. Can I do a periphery or like a glance around and see if there are servants that are staring at a certain person? You know, like
Oh,
if
all the drones are looking one way.
yeah, if servants or drones are looking at a specific guy.
Sure.
Is it Jade?
That man.
In 6'2" form, long tail.
12.
12. The drones that you see don't seem to be reacting to anything.
Alright.
The servants are doing a big avoiding of the direction. The servant that he is talking to is just like, Master Jocelyn, it isn't him. I just said that it was the Yuan-Ti artist. It's not him. Oh.
There's a Yuan-Ti.
Oh.
What?
What?
Did you say there's a Yuan-Ti?
There's a Yuan-Ti that he don't like, right?
Damn it.
Uvius is just like, no, they're all the same.
Oh.
All of them. Snakes.
Oh.
Disrespectful, just like the one before.
Wonderful.
He loved to use.
How is that the first thing that you don't do?
That's the only one. The only reason.
Yeun Sho, it's a good thing you hid yourself.
Right. Oh, that makes it even more awkward, but also a better opportunity if we can find Jin. 'Cause I'm assuming that's the only other Yuan-Ti around here in these social circles.
Sure.
If I can convince him to cause a distraction, it might be big enough that we can sneak in.
How would you possibly convince him to go to this direction?
Well,
What?
as someone of his, he does like to make a display of things, and to be thrown out can cause a bigger scandal and a bigger viewing of his art. I
All
guess.
right.
That's what I'm hoping I can convince him of.
Okay.
I'll have to owe him a lot, though. Probably. Well,
Well, we have to find the guy
yes.
first.
Let's go look for him.
A dead trap.
So like, look, we just walked in.
You think we could just sneak in?
I don't know. You never know till you try.
All right. Lead the way.
I'm gonna just really casually just start following some servants into servants' quarters.
Okay, give me a performance
Very
check.
strong.
You're a casual check.
Wherever we were whispering,
It's pretty good.
I would like to disguise self and make myself look like a human servant.
As an 18.
An 18.
Yeah, to just walk in.
You still get stopped.
Ah.
The person that's coming out is like, oh, I'm sorry, this is not for guests.
I would like to walk next to him and be like, sorry. This man needs to go into the laboratories. He's having a little bit of an issue with the fountain, the wine fountain, and he's gonna try to do a deception.
Okay, give me a deception check.
Yeah, 21.
Oh!
Okay.
Right.
They,
Servants are just trying to work.
Yes.
yeah, he kind of looks at you and he's like, well, I haven't seen you before at the house, but okay.
It's an emergency. I'm gonna hurl.
Please, come, Master Faeborne.
Okay, just please use the servant's lavatory. Don't
Yeah, no worries.
go into the main house.
That's fine.
And we're gonna.
He follows you.
Oh,
Right.
that's when you take him and then you
Yeah.
throw him over.
Right. Well, we'll go to the nearest lavatory.
Okay. Yeah, he takes you. He brings you over to like the lavatory for the servants, and he's just like, please.
Go on, Master Faeborne. I know it's not the best. Or I know it's not the best, but
Yeah, this is awful. I will go into the laboratory
Okay.
and then
It's like a single room.
he'll stand outside the door for a bit.
Same with the servant.
Mhm.
He'll also stand with you. And as other servants are like passing by, he like nods and waves and says hello.
Nobles, right?
Stop! Oh my god.
And he's just like, yeah, I guess most of them do just kind of throw up outside, wherever.
Always causing a problem for us folk.
we really didn't have a plan for that.
I don't think you should be saying that. He's right there.
Actually, it's getting a little quiet. We should go check up on him. And I'll open the door and it's like, come on, let's make sure.
No, he's your master.
Listen,
you go
I
check up on him.
all right. And then he's gonna go in and he's just like, what's happening?
I'd like to ready an action
Make a
to
big
kill
sound.
him.
Make a big sound or something. Oh, right. And he's gonna come out and be like, I need your help right now.
Is the persuasion?
Natural 20.
Oh, it's
That's a 26.
Is after talking down to so many servants, you've seen the look of distress in their eyes, and you have perfected the act of looking like.
I've never talked down to a servant.
Wow.
Impossible.
Impossible.
But
They-
he's like, okay. And he goes in.
Yeah.
He goes in into the small laboratory.
And he's gonna
With
close
you
the door
guys.
behind. Yeun Sho's gonna close
Do
the
you
door
kill
behind
him?
him.
Was that the...
Okay.
Can I
He's just
try
like,
and
ugh.
knock him out?
You said kill.
Well,
You can kill him.
What would go to do?
he would just kill him.
Okay.
Do it.
It's a 21.
You hit him.
I, as the player, feel bad.
Don't
about
feel bad.
killing this random servant.
Hey, he had it coming. He shouldn't have trusted a noble.
It's 7 damage.
How do you want to kill him?
I think what I'd like to do is I would like to just like as he walks in, I'm gonna put my hand on his mouth and I'm gonna just drive it into his gut.
Okay. Ooh. You get the muffled like, and you see his eyes go wide as he just kind of like doubles over. He kind of clutches. He reaches down and clutches your blade, and then he just he's looking at you, and then he just slumps,
Whoa,
just
whoa.
looking you in the face.
What did you do?
Well, that's what you wanted, right? And he pulls out the blade and he's gonna pull his pants up higher so that it and then tighten the belt around it.
I.
Okay.
No, I thought you were gonna knock him out.
When was that ever my first instinct?
We will talk about this later.
Did I do something wrong?
Yes, you did. We need to hide the body now.
Well,
And
it's in
this-
here.
What if someone needs to use the lavatory?
He's just so stressed.
Well, we'll lock it.
We'll lock it. Right. Right. We have bigger. This even bigger things than this. You know what? We'll talk about this later. We really need to have a conversation about you killing. You can't just. He's like he's panicking. He's just like I'm getting this room is so small right now, and I feel like I'm suffocating, and I just need a breather. And he's gonna. Can I open the door? Is that even all right? What if someone's outside?
Yeun Sho makes me cry.
Yeun Sho's going through it.
Yeun Sho is pour one out for Yeun Sho. That's my boy. A tender boy.
What are we gonna do? What are you gonna do about this?
I mean, I thought we were just gonna, go in, and then now he's gone, not watching us anymore, and we just go to the vault.
Now he's gone. And there's. We killed somebody who doesn't deserve. He was just a servant.
Yeah, but he was watching us. He was stopping us.
He
from
was
doing
watching us. That's not a crime. Oh.
Oh.
Yes, we will discuss this. We'll discuss this later. For now, let's. And I'm actually going to see if I'm gonna check his pulse.
Give me a medicine check.
Oh my goodness, I'm
Bring him
panicking.
back.
13.
13. Give me a D100.
6.
He's dead. There's no pulse.
Right. I will close his eyes.
Okay.
I will prop him up to the bathroom just to sit down.
Okay.
And all right, let's get out of here.
Okay.
All right.
How do you leave?
I'm gonna do a stealth check, open the door, and see if anyone's watching, and slip out if I can.
Please give me a stealth check.
Oh my goodness. That's a 6.
Okay. With a 6, Goda, what are you doing?
I am, I guess, also being stealthy.
Okay.
I'll also hide.
Only a stealth check.
Are you trying to sneak out, or are you like hiding in the bathroom?
Oh, I guess I would also try to sneak out.
All right.
Okay.
I was just.
It's
I
like
was
a
just
child just being like, I'm in big trouble.
Right? He feels kind of bad. He's like, oh, I didn't do the right thing. 14.
What?
14.
14? Okay. When you, Yeun Sho, open up the door, you get this, like, frazzled looking, like, human girl, kind of, like, curly orange hair that's just coming out of her, like, hairnet. And she's like, oh, thank God, sorry, I really have to pee. Excuse me.
Occupied. And I push her back.
She's like, hey! Like, really loudly. Like, hey, excuse me! Boom, 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 boom. When the door was open, you were able to slip out.
Oh, of course.
Oh. I really have to go.
Occupied.
Fuck.
Goda will bump into her, like acting all drunk like.
Okay. She's like, whoa!
He's like, oh, hey, I was lost.
Yeah, sorry. Caitlin, can you get this? We are not supposed to have guests back here.
What?
And then a large orcish woman kind of like comes and is just like, please, this way, and guides you out.
Does the girl with the frizzy hair come with us, or does she stay at the bathroom?
She stays at the bathroom because she has to pee.
I would like.
She's just waiting. No, she's like doing a pee dance.
I would like to throw a tantrum.
Okay.
Like, oh wow, I really like it here. This is pretty cool.
This is the opposite of what I thought
No.
tantrum was.
But he's gonna like avoid the orc lady, and he's gonna like start like flying around and like going in like
Okay,
a
please-
Z formation.
Please give me an athletics or acrobatics check.
Oh, I accidentally closed my item. What you going to do? And show my It's a 20.
You managed to evade her as you're now flying around the kitchen area or the kitchen prep area, and the orc is just like, "Sir, please come down. There's lots of entertainment and festivities and much more. We can have Mr. Uvius give you a full tour if that's what you're looking for." And by now, everyone is just looking at you.
All right. Is Frizzy Girl also looking at me?
No, she's standing by the door. I mean, like, yeah, she's looking, but she's like, I'm not gonna go. There's like a bunch of, and when I say like a bunch, it's like upwards of, like, think of like a large wedding. So it's like upwards of like 50 servants like coming in and out of this room, like looking, prepping food, like looking, and they're all just kind of like now trying to catch you and bring you down.
Question.
Yeah.
What kind of situation is this? What's the plumbing situation?
I mean, there's plumbing.
Is it piping or is it like a pit kind of?
There's piping. We are in full high tech.
We would just like throw.
You can't.
I was gonna throw him into the pit.
Yeah, this is we are industrial era.
Desecrating a corpse.
You got toilets. Give me D100.
$19.
You, out of the corner of your eye, Yeun Sho, see a little tail wiggle. She just says, "Star." Can we feed? Meanwhile, on the outside, you can continue avoiding, but they are going to forcefully remove you.
All right.
From the party.
Right.
How
I will cause as much of a ruckus as I can on my way out.
how much is this man bleeding?
Give me a medicine check.
Once the stomach once Goda put his lifted his pants and that's gonna be a 19.
19. Once Goda kind of like lifted his pants up and cinched it, you do see that like it is kind of staining the front of his uniform. However, his uniform is black. It's hard to tell. It just looks damp. And the rapier like hole isn't like a slash. It's like a boop.
I'm going to take off my robe.
Okay.
I'm gonna dress him in the robe. I'm gonna tie my sash around his wound.
Okay.
And I still look like a servant. So I'm still dressed.
Yeah, you
technically.
took your clothes off.
Yes.
Yes.
And I'm gonna put his arm around my shoulder, and I'm gonna open the door,
Okay.
and I'll be like, "All right, come on." And he's gonna just try to drag him across the room,
As if he's a
as if he's a drunken man who
Smart.
had too much to drink and had to vomit in the.
Give me a deception or performance check.
That's gonna be a 16.
Okay. The crew, you see a lot of the crew are escorting out Goda in general. However, the girl behind you is like, oh, thank God. And she goes in, locks the door after.
Before she does, I'm gonna grab her and I'm gonna say, I suggest you use another room. And I'm gonna cast suggestion on her.
Okay. How does that spell work?
It is a wisdom saving throw
Okay.
of 14.
Okay.
And if it succeeds, you suggest a course of activity magically influences the creature and that you can see within range that can hear you and understand you. This creature can't be charmed by charm spells are immune to this effect. However, suggestions must be worded in such a manner that as to make the course of the action sound reasonable. And I just said, use another room, use another restroom. And doing so will have them kind of do the action. And once they complete the action, they will go back to doing whatever they were doing before.
But is that reasonable to her? No, I'm just kidding. Okay.
I don't know. Is it not?
Yeah, so for a second, she looks at you with like this dazed look. And then she's like, right, okay. And she just kind of flits about and leaves out of the vicinity. What was the deception or performance?
16.
16. Oh, big stress. Okay. You see the big orc woman approach you, and she's looking at you and then looking at this guy, and she's just like, no nobles. Get your lord out of here.
Yes, ma'am. And he's gonna carry the guy through. It's like, come on.
Okay. She's
come on,
watching.
master.
Please roll me a d1.
A 5?
5?
A 5.
As you're carrying him, the side of your like pants just starts to grow wet. Like wherever his wound is touching you is just getting wet and it's just dripping down. God, move faster.
Yeah, I guess.
Give me athletics.
Actually, he's going to, as he's walking, this is a kitchen?
Yeah, it's like a kitchen prep area.
As he's walking, he's gonna bump into something and just cause more of a distraction so that he can move him away without any kind of. If there's
a performance check.
Oh yeah, that's better. 17 plus.
Okay.
Performance. 21.
Okay. She's just like, out of my kitchen. Help them out.
Right. Come on, sir.
Please, I would have your lord's name.
Right. His name is It's Sir Mugborne.
Mugborne?
Yes, Mugborne.
Mug or mud?
Mug.
Mugborne.
Looking at like a mug right next to him.
I love Yeun
Okay.
Sho. He's struggling.
Okay, you say it, and then you hear the orc woman who is just like, be sure that Lord Uvius is going to send your lord a very, very strong letter.
My apologies. Come on, Lord Mugborne.
What's that? Oh. Are you bleeding?
No, Lord Mugborn has hemorrhoids and he really has to go. And please don't tell Lord Uvius about this because it's a real embarrassing thing. It's chronic hemorrhoids and you know his whole family has it, is riddled with it, and he just wanted to avoid oh yes, of course, and
Nice one.
Jesus Christ. Oh my god.
The moment that you exit the manor, you're escorted out of the party proper. Sylvie, who is partying up front. What's your passive perception?
20.
You absolutely see. First,
Alright.
it's like
you see Yeun Sho's
first you see Goda getting like marched out of
You know
the
what?
front,
Just like that makes sense.
and then you hear this whole commotion, and you see Yeun Sho. No, Yeun Sho's cloak on a man being carried out by another man.
Oh no. Okay. Good to go check out what's going on.
Okay. You also see the big, a large orc woman come out, and followed by who you recognize, Uvius.
Can I, keeping my distance and still just being a patron of the party, I guess, can I, we know of Uvius, and Orc Lady looks formidable in terms of maybe some sort of, if she's staring at them, like if she's not the one
She
actively
is.
marching.
She is there.
Can I just kind of look at them and perceive what their mouths are moving to, what they're saying? And she just wants to see how much trouble her friends got into just now.
Okay. Yes.
So can I do a perception check?
Yes, you may.
All right. So 20 and it's dirty.
20 and it's dirty. You see that the orc woman is saying something where it's like, and then they made a whole commotion in our kitchen, and they could be totally destroyed our prep area, and vomit in the servants' quarters, and Lord Mugborn's servants. I don't think that they should be allowed at your parties and on your premise anymore. And then the reply from Uvius is like you read it as like, oh, I can't believe that there's this much disrespect. Who the fuck is Mugborn? It's like, it wasn't even on the invite list. I need to get better security for these parties. This is almost as bad as that one guy last year. You remember the one? And then she's like, ah, yes, the one that disappointed or disrespected you in front of everyone. And he's like, yes. The Yuan Ti, that Han fella.
Oh, I see.
She's like, yes, my lord, I
okay,
remember him.
disrespecting.
It's just like, oh, yes, it was terrible.
You want to? I'm gonna
What a
ask
terrible
Yeun Sho
fellow.
if that's his friend or just from the.
I don't hear this.
Nope.
Yes.
She's reading lips.
We are looking. We don't hear. We see.
You guys get removed from the party. Sylvie, you're still in the party,
Yes.
but we will also end it here.
It does.
Thank you, everyone, for watching. Leave us a comment about your favorite moments from today's session, and please share this video with your friends. Like and subscribe if you enjoyed what you saw here today, and if you want to see more from us. We'll be releasing new episodes weekly. You can also keep up to date with VTubers and Villains and other Main One news on Twitter and Instagram at Main One Official. Give us a follow. Links in the description below. And
Don't do what Goda does.
Where will you
would
when
go to-
hemorrhoids start.
Take care of your hemorrhoids.
Take care of those hemorrhoids. Bye, guys.
Bye.
Bye.